Greetings everyone, welcome aboard. Happy hump day to you. Wednesday morning, March 9th, 2011. Here's your live recap, schooltrade.com, sidewaysmarkets.com. And of course, what happened today? Well, Wednesday mornings, right? Wednesday mornings are usually crude oil inventories, and that's exactly what happened today. Now, remember where we are right now, though. We had Monday, Tuesday with no news. On Wednesday, we have crude inventory news, and we've been trading crude all week, up and down, right, all over the place. So this morning, right, had disaster written all over it. We really wanted to make sure we were aware with inventories at 10:30, we had to be careful on crude. So we expected today to be a very challenging day. We also continue to be aware that March is one of the most difficult months of the year. It's a combination of the end of the first quarter, and my personal opinion is that people end up getting tired after the holiday season, right? They're hungover from the holiday season. Taxes are due, right, in April. And of course, people are kind of getting through their New Year's resolutions, right? They're out of money, they're working too hard, they're underpaid, right? So people are tired, right? This time of year, you've got traders who are trying to pad their numbers. This time of year, you've got, the overall population, right, is getting ready to pay taxes, and there's just a lot going on in people's lives, right, at the end of March. So, in my opinion, that kind of adds on to, right, quadruple witching in March. We got OPEX next week, end of the first quarter, so this really starts to bring some concern. The month of March, at least in my opinion, tends to be one of the harder months of the year. All right, guys? And we continue to see this a little bit of early volume, and then the market goes dead for a couple hours, and then we see the end of the day volume come in. So we've seen that happen a couple times now, or I should say a couple weeks now. Right, so a little bit of volume in the morning, in the early morning, right, 7:45, 8 o'clock, 8:30 volume, and then we've seen some real slow price action until about 11:30, and then European close, 11:30, boom, we get more price action then. So we've definitely seen that continue here today. One of the challenges we had today, though, was we didn't have a lot of easy fast tracks. All right, we did hit our goal today on the advanced method. We didn't hit our goal today, though, on the fast track method, though. And the reason was because there is a big fundamental difference between the advanced method and the fast track. The fast track method, I have to make sure I have a specific amount of room for that trade to run. All right, we have a 1-to-1 ratio, 10 tick stop, 10 tick target, 20 tick stop, 20 tick target. And because of that standardized stops and targets, we don't have much flexibility. If I have less than a certain amount of ticks of room, I can't take that trade. Now, one of the things we've been trying to do in our live trade room for our members is to give them all of the patterns, including the higher risk patterns, the ones that didn't have enough room, right? And for those, we had a ton of higher risk patterns today. So one of the challenges we had today was we saw lots of patterns, but we had this amount of room, we needed that amount of room, right? We need more room to let these trades play out. And that, of course, had to do with sideways ranges, sluggish price action, right? Lack of decisiveness, right, in the crude and the gold this morning. So the fast track trades, we didn't hit our goal today. We made 10 ticks in the fast track today, but we didn't quite get as many opportunities as we saw in the past. The advanced method, though, that hit our goal today, made $1,000 in the advanced method, because the advanced method, I can get into the trade knowing that I don't have enough room, and I can scalp, right? I can get in and get out. The fast track, I've got to make sure I have all that room, right, to give me the ability to let that trade play out. So that was one of the biggest obstacles today, was we didn't have enough room for those fast track trades, and so many of the trades, right, they were winners, but many of them were called as being higher risk because they didn't have enough room to run. All right, guys. In fact, we took 4 back-to-back fast track trades this morning, but without 12 ticks of room, without 20 ticks of room, we had to call them higher risk. So lack of trading range today, right? Didn't have enough room for these trades to really begin to run. And that was illustrated pretty well here today on our fast track method. So take a look up top here, guys, and you can see once again, right up top here, the advanced method, right? Our advanced method. You can see here we had a couple scratches on gold, right? Gold and crude. Those weren't losses, but they were scratches. And once again, you can see here we got great price action at the beginning of the morning, and we waited till the end of the morning to finish it up. 168 ticks, 1680, right, for the advanced method. So I had a great day on the advanced method. Obviously, would have liked to made more, but right, we took what we could get. The biggest thing was, though, I take a 5-tick target on the advanced method. On the fast track, though, I'll take a 10-tick target, so I need to have all that extra room. And you can see here for the normal fast track trades, the ones that had all of our plenty of room, we had one scratch and one loss for a negative 10 there. But look how we did though on the higher risk stuff. Now most of these higher risk trades were all based upon either 923 at the open, higher risk there, 1136 here towards the end of the morning, very slow at that point. So there were a couple here that had real slow speed, or of course the time of day here. But for the most part, most of the fast track trades you can see 1, 2, 3, there's your first three right there. A lot of you guys hit your goal this morning at 9 o'clock with 30 ticks on the high risk side, but I'm sure many of you guys skipped a couple of those high risk trades. And so you can see here at the end of the day, we made 20 ticks. So we got a plus 10 if you took all the trades, a minus 10 if you only took the easy trades, and of course you've got the plus 20 if all you took was the higher risk stuff. All right, guys, we're going to always be improving this. We're always looking for more ways to make this this easier for all of our guests to enter the market with us. All right, so $16.80 for the day on the advanced method, $100 here on the fast track method. That brings us to $12,000 for the month so far, $21.75 right now for the fast track. And again, as a guest, you can come in and trade these with me, guys. If you took every trade I called today, you made money. All right, if you didn't take the trades that I called, we'll come in tomorrow, we'll do it again. $76,000 for the year here so far, guys. We'll keep you guys posted throughout the rest of the month of March. As you can see here, in the month of March, we know this is probably going to be one of the more challenging months of the year. Now, here's the gold. Now, this was all posted in the morning prep this morning. On the gold this morning, we noticed a couple things here. First thing, sideways range, Second thing was previous high of day, previous low of day. Third thing, we see the price channel. Again, all this on the blog today, We post our morning prep on the blog at 7:45, and all of this was there. And so we said originally our first job is going to be to sell the highs. But we also know the previous high of day will be a magnet, so expect price to come up and test that previous high. We ended up breaking that previous high and buying a pullback. Let's take a look. So here's my gold, and again, previous high of day acts like a magnet, so we have to expect the gold price will try to go up and test that previous high of day.